In a move that has sent ripples of excitement through the San Francisco 49ers, organization and fan base alike, Mike Evans has officially joined the ranks of the red and gold. The wide receiver's signing of a 3-year deal worth over $60 million, with $14 million guaranteed, is not just a strategic acquisition, it's a statement. As fans, we need to consider what this means for the roster and the dynamics of the team moving forward. Where are you watching from, and what do you think about Evans joining the 49ers? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Evans is not just any player. He's a game changer, a future Hall of Famer whose presence on the field is going to redefine the 49ers' aerial attack. In a league that thrives on the evolution of talent, the 49ers have pulled off a significant coup by bringing in a receiver of Evans' caliber, especially given his history of excellence over the past decade. Trent Williams, the stalwart left tackle for San Francisco, elaborated on what this signing means for the team. Mike Evans is a Hall of Fame player. There aren't many guys still playing where you can confidently say that, but Mike is one of them, here marked, highlighting the impact Evans can have on the locker room culture and team dynamics. Williams knows what it takes to succeed in this league, and his endorsement of Evans is not just fluff. It reflects a deep understanding of excellence. Consistency is key in the NFL, and Evans embodies that. For over 10 years, he has been a force to reckon with, accumulating stats and accolades that very few can match. Williams pointed out that the mere presence of Evans is a boon for the 49ers. His resume speaks for itself, but what stands out is the consistency. He's been one of the league's top receivers for more than a decade, and he's accomplished things that may never be replicated. Those words resonate, especially when you consider the 49ers' need for a reliable target in the passing game. What's even more impressive is Evans' work ethic. As Williams noted, despite being well into his career, Evans approaches every practice with the tenacity of a rookie. He takes OTAs as seriously as a rookie trying to make the team, Williams said, underscoring Evans' dedication to his craft. This is the kind of mindset that not only elevates individual performance but also uplifts the entire team. The reality is, while the offensive line still has room for improvement, this duo, Evans and Williams, represent a unique opportunity for the 49ers. Both players may not be in their prime anymore, but their experience and skill set can be invaluable in the upcoming seasons. This partnership on the field is not just about talent. It's about mentorship, leadership, and setting a standard for younger players to follow. As we look ahead, the excitement surrounding Evans' arrival cannot be overstated. The 49ers have a legacy of greatness, and this signing is a clear signal that they are committed to maintaining that tradition. The question now is how quickly Evans will gel with the existing roster and contribute to the team's pursuit of excellence. And speaking of the future, as we transition to our next topic, let's dive deeper into how the team plans to utilize this new weapon in their offensive arsenal and what it could mean for their playoff aspirations this season.
As the 49ers gear up for the upcoming season, the buzz around the team's potential is palpable. The San Francisco 49ers, fresh off a commendable season despite a barrage of injuries, find themselves firmly in the Super Bowl conversation, according to ESPN's latest Football Power Index. This comes as a relief for fans, especially with key players like Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, George Kittle, and Michael Williams all working diligently to return from season-ending injuries. ESPN's preseason FPI projections place the 49ers with a 6.8% chance of winning Super Bowl LXI, marking them as one of the NFL's top contenders heading into the 2026 season. Sure, the odds trail behind division rivals Los Angeles at 14.9% and Seattle at 7%, as well as two heavyweights from the AFC. But let's not forget, San Francisco is still firmly nestled in the upper echelon of teams expected to contend for a championship. If this team can navigate the injury minefield and stay relatively healthy, there's every reason to believe they could be among the last teams standing come playoff time. Reflecting back on the 2025 season, the 49ers truly exceeded expectations. Despite a lineup that was routinely reshuffled due to injuries, they managed to finish with a strong 12-5 record and even secured a playoff victory on the road. As injuries piled up, the fears of a repeat of the disastrous 2024 season, a year marred by injuries that saw the team finish a disappointing 6-11, began to creep into the minds of fans. But the resilience shown last season has set a hopeful tone as we look ahead. The 2025 offseason was a tumultuous one, with the 49ers losing several key players to free agency and trade. However, this year, The franchise made strategic moves that have sparked optimism among fans and analysts alike, leading many to believe that a deep postseason run is not just a pipe dream, but a tangible goal for 2026. ESPN's analysis certainly backs this sentiment, indicating that the potential for success is well within reach for the 49ers. That said, the road ahead is fraught with challenges. The NFL's most competitive division houses the 49ers, and even with a stellar 12-win season last year, they found themselves in third place in the NFC West. The Seahawks, fresh off a Super Bowl victory, and the Rams, who have bolstered their defense significantly, pose formidable challenges. Yet, the 49ers are not sitting idle. If they can maintain health across their roster, they are poised to be a better team this coming season. As we dive deeper into the analysis, it's essential to consider the implications of these projections. The 49ers might not be the favorites at this moment, but their resilience and depth could very well turn the tide come playoff time. The league is aware of the potential firepower San Francisco can unleash, especially when they have their key players back on the field. Now, as we transition to the next segment, we'll explore specific player performances and how they can impact the 49ers' odds as we look ahead to the season. What are your thoughts on the 49ers' chances this season? Where are you watching from? Leave your comments below as we continue to dissect this intriguing story. What does the future hold for the San Francisco 49ers with Brock Purdy at the helm? As fans, we find ourselves on the edge of our seats, contemplating whether this young quarterback can lead us back to the Super Bowl. The stakes couldn't be higher, and with recent additions to the roster, including a revamped wide receiver core, the anticipation is palpable. Purdy's journey has been nothing short of remarkable. He not only has the talent, but has demonstrated the poise to guide this franchise through adversity, leading the 49ers deep into the playoffs last season. It's important to remember that the team he took to the divisional round was filled with players from all levels of the depth chart, showcasing his ability to elevate those around him. But as we look ahead to the upcoming seasons, the question looms. Can he replicate that success with a different roster? The 2026 season brings with it a new set of challenges. The 49ers are not the same team that flirted with a Super Bowl appearance last year. The influx of new talent in the wide receiver room brings excitement, but it also raises questions about chemistry and execution. Will Purdy's connection with these new players be as seamless as it was with the previous squad? The clock is ticking, and the pressure is mounting for Purdy to deliver a championship to a fan base that has waited far too long. There is a shared confidence in Purdy from former 49ers quarterbacks like Alex Smith and Jeff Garcia. Smith spoke on The Krug Show about Purdy's potential, emphasizing his ability to keep the team competitive regardless of the circumstances. Look at last year, Smith noted, highlighting the incredible feat of advancing in the playoffs amid adversity. It's this kind of belief from past players that the current roster needs to rally around. However, while the support from legends is uplifting, the reality is that the 49ers are in a race against time. With veterans like Trent Williams nearing the end of their careers, the urgency to secure a championship becomes more pronounced. The 49ers must capitalize on their current window of opportunity. If they fail to clinch a title in the next couple of seasons, questions will inevitably arise about the team's direction and its capability to compete at the highest level moving forward. As fans, we have to ask ourselves, are we ready for the ride? Can we trust Purdy to lead this team through the highs and lows of the NFL season? The whispers of doubt will always echo in the background, but the unwavering support of the fan base is crucial. We have witnessed great quarterbacks rise and fall, but the hope remains that Brock Purdy will be the one to finally bring the Lombardi Trophy back to San Francisco. So, as we gear up for the upcoming season, let's hear from you. Where are you watching from? And what do you think about Purdy's chances to lead us to glory? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinions matter, and together, we can cheer on our beloved 49ers as they strive for greatness. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates and analysis on the 49ers as we continue this thrilling journey together.